The FBI is on the case of a missing Texas man they say bragged about stealing thousands of dollars from a Mexican cartel and then disappeared just 2 hours later. Federal court documents are revealing that several men kidnapped the victim from a house in Laredo, Texas, then took him across the border into Mexico. One person under arrest so far. NewsNation correspondent Jorge Ventura joining us live with this. And Jorge, this American has been missing for more than 2 weeks now.
Yeah, Natasha, that's right. That Texas man, his name is Erik Tadeo Ramirez. He was allegedly bragging about stealing $50,000 from a Mexican drug cartel. Well, 2 hours later, he's gone. He was kidnapped and is still missing. Now, according to witnesses, they overheard Ramirez bragging on a phone call to an unknown woman at a house party on March 23rd in Laredo. He was bragging about stealing $50,000 from the Cartel del Noreste cartel in Mexico. After that, he was beaten up, taken by armed men and into Mexico. Now, according to witnesses, they actually arrived less than 2 hours later. The marked masked men, the assaulted Ramirez, according to the FBI. You can actually see the image of the home where the kidnapping took place. Now, according to reports, the vehicle then crossed into Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. This is what makes this case particularly unique, where you see a kidnapping on American soil and then brought into Mexico. This is particularly unique. A report also says that his face was bloody. He was actually attempting to escape the vehicle while it was driving. Authorities determined that that vehicle was registered to the mother of Jonathan Cartels. He is a suspect. Now, Cartels reportedly told investigators he drove into Mexico with a kidnapped victim along with 3 other people, and that he was aware that Ramirez allegedly stole that $50,000 from Cartel del Noreste. The rest of the men, as of right now, are still remaining at large. Cartels is the only suspect right now that's been arrested in connection to that kidnapping. Now, he was detained by U.S. Customs and Border Patrol officials after he crossed back into the U.S. on March 27th with the same pickup truck that he committed the crime. He's right now the only individual charged with that kidnapping. We're still waiting for more details on that, but pretty unique situation, Natasha, seeing this type of kidnapping take place from American soil and into Mexico.
Yeah, Jorge, and it's particularly concerning that he was bragging on a phone call, not on social media or something like that. Do we have any details? Do we know if the arrested suspect is in fact a member of that cartel?
So that's what the FBI is still investigating, to see if Cartels is a direct member of the cartel or just working for them. As of right now, investigators are continuing that investigation. Ramirez right now, there's still no whereabouts. We still haven't got an update situation from the FBI. They're saying they can't comment on that investigation, but the 3 other men that were with Jonathan Cartels that committed that kidnapping, they still remain at large, and it's suspected that those men are hiding out in Mexico right now. So Jonathan right now is the only one arrested. So we're finding out more information. But Natasha, this is a very unique case where you see a kidnapping on American soil and then a victim taken into a foreign country.
Okay, Jorge Ventura breaking that down for us. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.